Good morning to one and all. Today, myself, Siddesh B. Iyer of class 9B is present before all of you to talk of a few lines on the doctrine which Gandhiji considered as one which he held very close to his heart and which he declared as one of the most supreme ideals and doctrines which ought to be brought into practice by each and every human being in his day to day life, which, according to him, was an integral part of religion. The Upanishads are considered by many as the soul of the Vedas and thus are aptly called as Vedanta, which literally means the end of the Vedas, by which it is unambiguously meant that these sacred texts of Hinduism summarize the complex and esoteric doctrine contained in the Vedas. A well known verse or shloka from one of the Upanishads, the Mahopanishad, thus goes: Ayam nijah paroveti ganana laghuchetasam udaracharitanam tu vasudhaiva kutumbakam. For the constrained and the narrow minded, there always would prevail fruitless quarrels, futile fights, and other petty and condemnable disputes rooted in self centeredness and ego over trifling matters. But for the munificent, the wise, and the large hearted, the earth itself is a family. Gandhiji, who spoke and dreamt not only of a free and independent India who would free herself from the disgraceful and unworthy shackles of imperial rule or colonial yoke and bondage, that is, from the oppressive and despotic chains of foreign enslavement, but he, also being a great patriot and a committed proponent of peace, harmony, and tolerance of religions, remarked in the below striking lines: My mission is not merely freedom of India, though today it undoubtedly engrosses practically the whole of my life and the whole of my time. But through the realization of freedom of India, I hope to realize and carry on my mission of brotherhood of man. My patriotism is not an exclusive thing. It is all embracing, and I should reject that form of patriotism which sought to mount upon the distress of exploitation of other nationalities. The conception of my patriotism is nothing if it is not always, in every case, without exception, consistent with the broadest good of humanity at large. Not only that, but my religion and my patriotism derived from my faith embrace all life. I want to realize the brotherhood of identity not merely with the beings called humans, but even with such beings which crawl on earth. I want, if I don't give you a shock, to realize this identity with even the crawling things upon earth, because we claim common descent from the same God, and that being so, all life, in whatever form it appears and exists, must be essentially one. I can therefore safely claim all the credit that I may choose to give me in describing my broadest mission of brotherhood of man. Thank you.